you guys? What is up, my family, friends, and subscribers? Today, we are talking about something very serious. And if you read the title, then you might have a clue or just know what this will be about. But this was very serious. I had to write down the shit that I was going to talk about so I don't forget or get distracted. But what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel. If you're new here, then don't forget to click that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, then what's goody, what's up? I love you guys. Thank you for returning and for still being subscribed. I'm getting very shaky, but thank you for still being subscribed to my channel. I know I have not been very active, but I will continue and start soon. Like, I will. I promise you. But today I will be talking about something serious. If you've seen the ribbon that I've posted before starting, if you can search up that ribbon, that color, it will probably tell you what the ribbon stands for. And before anything, I'm going to just read these 3 statistics right here that I've searched up about the topic that I am going to talk about today. So I'm going to start with this very first statistic that says a common myth is that sexual child abuse comes from pedophiles and strangers, but most people who sexually abuse children are family members, friends, and even your partners. Self-report shows that 20% adult females... Oh, my battery. Sorry, my battery's about to die. My phone's about to die. 20% adult females and 5 to 10% adult males recalls a childhood sexual assault or a child abuse incident in their life. 20% female, 5 to 10% males can recall a sexual abuse incident that happened in their childhood. Number 3, a sexual abuser tends to utilize a manipulative process called grooming in order to gain the family and victim's trust. Examples of grooming with like child abuse. They would treat a child as if the child is older than the age they are. Another example is they will isolate the child. If there was multiple childs in this incident, they will isolate this child and, you know, bring out this child more, want to be with this child more than the others. So, and another example of grooming is special treatment. They will show this child super special treatment, always attention, they're always there, always want to be around, they're willing to hug you if you want, all that. So now let's get on to what we're here for. So the reason why I am explaining all this and doing this video is because, yes, I myself was a victim of child sexual abuse, whatever you want to call it. Like, I've been searching it up, typing these words so much, and now I can't even say the word. But yes, I am a victim, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, because I'm still here, so God bless me. So God bless me. So yes, I was contemplating on whether I was going to do this because, you know, you're a child, and me growing up, I wasn't sure if this was actually real things that I was thinking or like remembering. Like, is this really like, is this really like real what I'm thinking about, or am I really like just like some fucking crazy ass child? Like, but you know, when you grow up, you learn more things and you start putting 2 and 2 together. And after 22 years, that's what I've done. And it took me a while to realize what was going on, but I'm here now. It happened, and this is why I am doing this video. So I was really struggling trying to figure out what age I was when this happens. I will post up the video clips of me trying to figure out what age I was at the time, because as you can see, I was searching up what age did I start preschool, what age did I start kindergarten, whatever you want to call it. I was searching up age because I just remember what classes or grades I was in. So I was just searching up what ages I was at that time, because the time that this happened, I wasn't in any schools. I was with a babysitter. So I was trying to put the map together, and I finally texted my mom and I asked her, and she told me I was 3 years old when she started bringing me to a babysitter not too far where we live. So I used to be with a babysitter before I ever started school. I was 3 years old, just a little girl. 1 year ago I was just 2, then the year before I was just 1, and then like hello, I was a baby. So I was only 3 years old, and I was with a babysitter named Blanca. And again, I will be putting, there's no graphic pictures, I don't have nothing like that, but I will be going in detail about what I remember. So I'm just letting you know right now, any warnings, trigger warnings, if this happens to you, I'm just letting you know I'm here with you, and I'm sorry if this might trigger you in any way, but I want to speak out my story as well. So again, and I'm going to speak and say everything I possibly know, because I don't give a fuck about these people and where they at right now. But at the end of the day, I do not wish this on none of their kids or any of that. So again, my mom used to take me to this babysitter named Blanca. I believe she was Dominican or something, but I had a babysitter named Blanca, and I believe she had, I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3 sons, but she had 2 or 3 sons. I'm not sure what the age was at the time. I'm really not sure, but she had 2 or 3 sons, and that's what I remember. And my mom used to take me to her house every day before work. We'll get on that 6 train, and we'll walk right to her house, and she'll drop me off, and I will wait till maybe like, well, I forgot what time, maybe like 4 or 3 or something, that my mom will come back and pick me up. Now, I know my memory is, it's not, I know I'm not making shit up, because I can remember when my mom used to ring that bell. At that time, I used to knew it was her, and I used to hide under my babysitter's couch, because once you open the door, it's her living room, and there was a couch just right there, a long couch, and I used to hide on the opposite side or under from my mom. Like, so if I can remember that, I know the shit that I'm about to say or I recall is not me just making shit up, because I was only 3 years old. I did not know anything about sex. So in my memory, I can remember a lot of good stuff. So I know I'm not making this up, but again, she used to take me to this babysitter, and she has 3 sons, and I don't remember who, their names, but I remember I used to be with them or one a lot. I remember always being in their room. I remember their room so much. I remember I even seen Scary Movie, either 2 or 3. I remember seeing Scary Movie 2 or 3 in their room. So I know I'm not bugging out. So I'm not gonna lie, Blanca was an alright babysitter. She did her cooking, she kept me fed, she kept me clean, and she did her job for some parts, but I'm not sure how I was able to be left alone with her sons, like the way I was. Again, I'm only gonna bring up 2 situations that I recall, but like I'm saying, I just don't know how I was able to be alone with them for that long, and nobody, like, not to say catch us or like stop us or anything. It was just like, once it was, whatever was going on, it was going on, and it's like nobody was ever in the house to witness, which I don't know how, because I don't remember if she was actually there, or maybe if she would step out and then this would happen. But I'm just gonna go to the first incident that I remember. And again, I'm going to be very detailed about this, and I'm just speaking up because I don't want anybody to feel like they're alone, and we are here together. If you do want to speak about this, I will have my Instagram under this whole video. It will pop up and it will be on the video. If you want to add me, please write me. We can speak about it, share stories. I'm here to listen. But okay, so one incident that I remember, which has just always been stuck in my head, was they had a closet. They had the closets with the rolling doors that you have to push in like that. So I will remember one incident. I was with one of them in the closet, and they shut the door and it was completely dark, and I just remember something being put in my mouth, and I just knew I wasn't bugging about this, because just growing up, even at growing up at a young age, not to say I would see people's thing, but just looking at it, people's stuff, I would just look, and I would just get a smell or a taste of it, and it was just weird. And I was just why do I have that type of memory of smelling or tasting that? And I'm just what? You're a child, so I'm not trying to be a perverted type saying that I'm looking at people's junk, but you just you're just like that, you're just looking at people walking, anything. But it's just I would just get this whiff or something of just that time inside the closet, and him trying to put whatever in whatever, and I remember just smelling that whole area and tasting that whole area. So that's just an incident I remember, and I just know I cannot be bugging out, because why would I ever remember something like that or have a memory like that in the back of my head of me so small years ago? I'm not crazy. I wouldn't think of something like that. So I would not think of something like that unless it actually happened. So that's just one thing that I recall. And the second and last thing that I actually recall, because I do not remember anything else after that, which I hope nothing else happened, but I do recall a moment being in the bathroom. And I remember this bathroom because I have a scar right here from when I was taking a bath in her bathroom, and I fell on the side, and it was bleeding, and I have a scar right here still just from that fall in the tub. But I remember being in the bathroom once. I remember being in the bathroom and being laid on my back, and my legs being raised up as if I was in a wiping position, and I just don't know what was going on after, but I just know I was just laying back and my legs were all the way up, and I just don't remember what he was doing. And again, I'm sorry if I'm being too detailed, but I just don't know if he was licking or anything or trying to put anything in me, but I just remember being laid back with my legs up, and I believe I was exposed from below. I believe my pants was up or whatever I was wearing. But that's just another incident I remember, and the only and last incident I remember, and I'm glad that's probably the only thing I remember, because I would not want to remember anything else. And again, I took so long to talk about this because as growing up, you would just get these memories, and you would just, again, you growing up at a certain age, you would not know about sexual abuse, and then you grow up at another age and you just start learning more things. So then just growing up, you would just put two together, maybe this was really real, and this is what happened, and this is something that actually happened to me, and I'm actually a victim of something. That has to be the only reason why I could have thoughts and visions like that, unless it actually happened. So, and I'm also doing this video because I want to just remind you people that this child sexual abuse shit is real, and it can be anybody. It can be anybody doing it. You need to be careful who you leave your child with, whether you think it's in a professional daycare or if it's just with your family member, your aunt, your cousin, watch movements, watch connections, watch how they bond, watch how your child feel next to a person. Listen to what they have to say. If they feel uncomfortable with somebody, then no, don't bring them next to that person anymore. If they feel uncomfortable, then they feel uncomfortable for a reason. If they don't want to be next to somebody, don't put them next to somebody. If they don't want to stay with somebody, don't leave them with somebody. So it could literally be anybody, and it happens to a lot of us. And I think I read, it said, I believe it said every hour an adult is sexually abused, and every 9 minutes a child is sexually abused. So just think about that. And if you're a person like me, just know you're not alone. We're still here. God has blessed us. God has loved us. We've learned. We know what we've been through, and we just use that to keep going. So this is the only reason why I am posting this video, for the other people who have been through this. I don't want nobody, again, yes, this is a sad moment. Yes, this is going to be a shocking thing for family members and other people to hear. I don't mind the messages, you can send them, but I don't want anybody to feel like hurt or that bad for me, because at the end of the day, I am alright. I'm here, and it happens. So if you want to talk about it, just know my Instagram is right here the whole time. I will be accepting all message requests, all follows. So please just know you're not the only one. And if you have a child, please watch your child, listen to your child, speak to your child, spread awareness to your child. Even if you feel like they may be too young, talk to your child, because you never know. You just never know. So thank you, people, for watching this video. I love you, and I hope you all stay safe.